Hi everybody and welcome to Scan Your Mummy's YouTube channel. My name is Nadia. I am going to do these weekly vlogs from now on, except for when we get into December, when I'm going to try and do what's called Vlogmas, but more about that later. So I'm sitting here and it's absolutely pouring down outside. Like, it's so grey. I don't know if you can see it. I've tried to fiddle around with some lighting so that I wasn't sitting here in pitch darkness. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon and Caspian's currently napping, so I thought I'd get this done. It was a new thing I want to do, where I kind of put everything we've been up to during the week into one video. If you follow me on Facebook, you might have seen that I've posted these little video montages, and that's what I want to do. So I want to do a bit of this and then combine it with little clips of what we've been up to. But yeah, it's just pouring down outside. But it did give me the opportunity to put on this wonderfully comfy new sweatshirt that has hygge printed on it. And you might have seen this new term. It's for Dane, it's just an everyday word, but for the rest of the world it is the word at the moment, which is great, you know. My big issue is not that people use it. I think that's wonderful. I think this is what makes languages interesting, when we start borrowing and adding in words from other languages and get familiar with them and make them our own. But I think most people need to learn how to pronounce it. There's books on hygge, there's magazines with articles on hygge. You know, it's everywhere at the moment. Now it's even on sweatshirts. This one is from Lala and B. I'll put a link to their site down below. It is organic, it's super soft, it's part of their new adult range. They do wonderful stuff for kids. You might have seen Caspian wearing some of their pyjamas, and they do lovely knitted hats as well, so do check them out. And now they do these ones for us mums. One of them with hygge, another one's sort of more yoga style, looser fit with namaste in bed. So if you're more of a yoga fan, then the cozy relaxed hygge fan, that might be the one to go for. So this is something you can pop in your Christmas wish list. And I think they retail for about £45, but do check them out. But back to how to pronounce this word. I think this is what a lot of people struggle with. I've seen it sort of written and then it's put kind of in phonics that it's hygge, which is not correct. And then you kind of look like, I don't know, a duck when you say it, because your mouth goes all and that's not good, because that's not how it's pronounced. You need to know that Danish is a very flat language. We speak very much at the back of our throat. It's very glossally, so that's what you need to aim for if you want to say hygge the right way. So not out here, it's not your lips doing the work on this one, it's back here. So hygge, you know. So that's what to aim for. But back to the week. We started out having a really hyggely time as we went to feed the ducks in Bushy Park. We try and keep our Sundays very family orientated. Both Daddy Longlegs and I have these quite hectic lives, you know, with events and work, and we're both freelance, and it's you know, it's not a sort of normal 9 to 5 everyday kind of week with a free weekend. But we do try as much as we can to keep our Sundays just for us, to do something with Caspian, and this week we went to feed the ducks in Bushy Park. There's something called the water gardens there, and if you are close to Bushy Park, or if you're ever visiting, I can definitely recommend going and seeing it. It's really beautiful, as you will see in the little film. So yeah, here you go. hope you enjoyed that as much as that swan that almost bit off my fingers. So later on in the week, we were fortunate enough to be invited to the new store opening of Jacadi. I think I've pronounced that correctly. It's a beautiful French children's wear brand, and they've just opened a new store in Richmond. They have one up in Hampstead and a few other places in London, I think. It's really lovely quality. We picked up this beautiful outfit for Caspian, which is like a grey knitted sweater with a little robin at the front, and then some beautiful red corduroy trousers, and they fit really well. They're from their basic line, so they do like sort of a changing season and then a basic line, and they fit in really well, so I'm very pleased with those. And they had a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory theme there with an Oompa Loompa, and we were the first to arrive, and Caspian just immediately embraced this party and kind of sort of ran around and greeted people like it was his party. But we had a wonderful time, and you can see more about that here. So do pop by one of the Jacadi stores if you are in any of the areas, and check out their winter range. They've got some beautiful things if you're looking for that special outfit for a Christmas lunch for your little one. I think they go from 0 to 12 years, so they should cater to a lot of children. And then it was my turn for a treat the following day. I was fortunate enough to be invited to Taste of London, the festive edition, by AEG, who was sponsoring the event this year, and that was really something. I haven't been to Taste of London before. I love cooking, I love food, as you might know if you follow the blog scandymummy.com, and you can read more about the event over there as well. I got to take one of my best friends. We had a brilliant time. We were even fortunate enough to get a place at one of their, they do these kind of MasterChef type workshops, like half an hour. Ours had a theme of how to cook Christmas dinner in 30 minutes, and we got to try out the AEG induction hobs, which are amazing. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, they've got like turbo speeds to get things boiling in like no time, and the way it was put about was that they'd come prepare the turkey, because okay, let's face it, you cannot cook a turkey in 30 seconds, but the rest of it we actually managed to cook. So the roasted vegetables, the cranberry sauce, Brussels sprouts, and I hate Brussels sprouts, so I wasn't particularly keen when I saw that, but I tell you, these were just delicious. I mean, I hate to admit it because I've really vowed that I would never eat Brussels sprouts again, but I will be making this dish. I'll see if I can put the recipe together and add it to the post on the blog. It was like, you roasted them on a pan with chestnuts and bacon, and then you added creme fraiche, and it was just like, oh, I could eat that on its own. And then at the end of it, we had to do a little presentation competition, which wasn't that easy because we were dealing with like kind of paper plates that were like this big. I'm very competitive. Which anybody who knows me will know. My wonderful friend Maria is not, so I think she felt a bit under pressure, so I was going to go, we're going to win this. And we did, which was fab. We kind of went for a very traditional presentation, which I think the chef Steve Brown kind of appreciated, because I think that's what he's all about. He's from the cookery school, and that's a farm, and they grow a lot of their own vegetables, and they have their own animals that they use for their meat. So we won this. So I won his love for food. It's a recipes and note for cooking and eating well, and it's just beautiful. There's like loads of different recipes in here. I'm trying to see if I can show you one of them. Beautifully presented. Whoops, that was for our tickets from the other night. Beautifully presented, like really well written. I think if you're looking for a special present for somebody who enjoys food, then this would really be worth adding to your shopping list and putting underneath the Christmas tree. So yeah, I was really pleased to win that. I'm trying to just do more cooking and put more time into that, and experiment. So this was wonderful. And here you go, here's a little glimpse into what Taste of London, the festive edition, was all about. And do remember that it's coming up again in Regent's Park in London in the summer. If you fancy a nice event then do check it out. So enjoy. Okay, that was it for this week. I hope you liked trekking along with us and seeing what we've been up to. I just want lastly to show you this thing that I picked up at the Tiger store. I think it's called Flying Tigers now. It's an advent calendar made in felt, and it's really lovely. I bought this, it was about £10. This is a big tradition in Denmark that we do for our kids. Yes, we've got, I think, the chocolate calendars as well, and just the paper ones, but then normally a lot of kids also get this with a little present in every day. So these are like little pockets. I think I'm going to just pop to the local charity shop, buy some cards and some little animals and stuff like that, wrap them up for Caspian, so he can have a little treat every day in the lead up to Christmas. You might notice it only goes up to the 24th. That's because Tiger is a Danish brand. And we celebrate on the eve of the 24th. So I think that's why there's nothing on the 25th. But then again, this one is big enough, so if you wanted to get it, you could probably pop 2 parcels in there if you want your kid to have something on the 25th. Though mind you, with all the presents, I'm pretty sure that they won't miss it. So yeah, so that was it. I hope that you've enjoyed watching what we've been up to this week, and I hope that you will like this video if you did, and subscribe to the channel, and then I shall see you again next week for a new update. Thank you for watching.